Davion Mitchell, how are you?
I'm good. Tired.
Why are you tired?
Just got done working out.
How did that go?
It was good. It was competitive, a lot of energy. It's pretty good.
You feel like you got better?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's the goal, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Davion Mitchell, you transferred in from Auburn. Now talk about what brought you to Baylor. Why did you choose Baylor?
Well, at first I was looking around. I wanted to be close to home, so I visited Georgia State, but I didn't like it. So I started talking to Maceo. We was talking about coming here or whatever, and then I committed first, and then I was trying to get him to come, and then a couple of days after that he came. So I knew like the next year we was gonna have a good like recruiting class coming in, like especially the players who was there. So I knew it was gonna be good.
You know, with the work that the Auburn Tigers did, you know, the season that they had going to the Final Four, in a sense, do you regret leaving?
No. I mean, because I kind of knew. I mean, we could have did that a year I was there, but like had like many problems. But like they summed it all up, and then they got there.
So the Baylor fans really haven't seen you. You know, you sat out last year. They might see clips from you at Auburn, but I feel like that really wasn't you. So can you explain your game to the viewer watching?
Pass first, point guard. I love to play defense. That's probably my main thing. I love doing that. I'm trying to become more of like a scorer, so like a more threat on offensively because like at Auburn I wasn't like a threat. So I've been working to be a threat there, and then just being a leader, like becoming a leader, just watching like other point guards lead their teams, and they always come out successful.
So as a point guard, how important is it for you to be that vocal leader on a team?
It's important. Just like it's like a quarterback in football. Like I gotta tell everybody to play. I gotta know where everybody is. So it's like I gotta be like everybody on the floor, like, be everywhere on the floor.
That's good. So, do you think that this year's team will be able to do what Auburn did this past year and make a Final Four run?
For sure. Just if we sum everything up, not play selfishly, move the ball. I mean, play together, then anything can happen.
So with you being the point guard, and you mentioned not playing selfishly, how do you get guys to sacrifice and buy in? Because you're the point guard, it all ultimately starts with you. So how do you get guys to buy in and sacrifice?
I think first you just start encouraging them, like if they do a bad shot, tell them it's a bad shot, but don't like get down on them. I mean, because everybody has like their opinion, so it's like, yeah, it could have been a bad shot in my eyes, but he probably thought it was a good shot. So I just got to keep encouraging everybody, and I think it will play out well.
So what do you think the strengths of this year's team will be?
We all love to compete, and we all love to win. So I think that's a good thing. Yeah.
So what do you think the weaknesses of this year's team will be?
It's not enough basketballs on the court. We got a lot of scores, so I hope that we start playing together. We really haven't had team practices yet where everybody played, so we will find out in Italy to see if how good we play together.
So you think the camaraderie would be huge as far as contributing to the team's success, like how well y'all gel together will play a huge part?
Oh yeah, for sure. We go out to eat together, so I think our chemistry is really good. So I feel like we will play together well.
So you mentioned going out to eat. What other things can you do? Can you implement? As far as I feel like you're going to be one of the team captains. So what can you implement to get the team bond closer?
Oh, that's a good question. I think just inviting people to the gym, because I love being in the gym. So just inviting other people to the gym and just not by myself, and just competing, when we play 5-on-5, make sure the games are good. I feel and then afterwards, we be sitting in the locker room for hours just talking. So I think that plays a big part too.
So let's say you have a guy who really doesn't want to go to the gym with you. Then how does that look? What do you do to kind of sort of get him to bond?
That's on him. If he don't want to go to the gym, I'm not gonna force him. If he want to get better, then he wants to get better, he'll come to the gym. It's not bro, you have to come. It's up on you.
So would you say your leadership style is more vocal, or maybe lead by example because you're in here so much?
I think I lead by example just because I don't really like talking, but I'm getting better at it. So I think I lead by example.
So you definitely, this year is going to force you to get out your comfort zone and talk more so you can be that vocal leader.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. Because if not, I mean, we got other leaders on the floor, but I feel like as a point guard, I got to be that vocal leader. Like, I can't just lead by example. I mean, I can, but I have to do both.
Do you ever take notes from Obim as far as talking?
Nah, I mean, Obim is like he really hype us up in practice. Like, I do be taking notes like, yo, like, why is every time he on the court, like, everybody got so much energy. Mm-hmm. So it's like he just be the loudest one talking, like, talking trash, just, like, competing.
So he talked about you earlier in his interview. So what do you feel like Obim, other than talking, provides to the team as a walk-on?
I feel like he brings us together. I mean, because, like, everybody thought he was transferring. Like, we didn't look like we were sad, but we was like, bro, like, when we wasn't around him, we was like, bro, we need Obim. Like, he really bring us together. Like, he bring the energy. Like, it's going to be hard to have that same energy like we did last year in practice without Obim. So I feel like he bring a lot of people together and make us better.
Okay, last question. Who is the hardest player that you've ever had to guard? It could be here, it could be ever in life. Who's the hardest player? Because you love defense. So who's the hardest player you've ever had to guard?
Colin Sexton, for sure.
How much did he have on you?
Dang, where you want me to put it out there?
I'm just curious.
Nah, he had 44 for real. I mean, I had 27. I mean, he had 44 though. He had a game winner too, but it's all right though. Like, it happens.
It happens.
It happens to the best of us.
That's what happens in basketball,
Yeah,
right? Yeah. Well, thank you for your time, Davion Mitchell.
Appreciate it.